Alright. No more delays. No more delays. Okay. So, how's anyone doing? This Saturday afternoon, morning, evening, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever have you. Alright. Just for context, I think I'm going to be the only one here, only because the others were busy. Like, everyone got busy today, because, you know, obviously, December's here. Whoa, I almost tripped. December is here, obviously, enough. We'll, you know, getting these ready for, like, our respective holidays to have a celebrate, you know, any holidays in December, basically. So, we're all prepping up for, like, specific holidays, so. Yeah, this might be the first ever PokeChat Live where I'm solo for this one. I know some of them busy, some of them I don't know what they are at for real, to be honest. Mostly Trey, because he is also the one who never shows up to these things. Even though he's the co-founder, and I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this is probably going to be the solo one, which I don't mind for real. Like, obviously, we all have our own schedules, so there's no real point of me being upset. Only because, like, I know, like, we all get busy, so, like, I could have sworn this song will last for more than, like, oh. God dang, I got the small one. Yeah, it was the small one. God dang it. But no. What was I saying? Like, I understand, like, we're all busy. Well, we're all busy around this time of year, so I'm not complaining too much. Like, even I get busy myself 2 times where, like, I can't do PokeChat Live. But, anyways, we're here to do the newest episode review, so let me just get the next music out. And then we will begin shortly. I'm gonna use a classic from my channel. If you all remember from the old days, I'll say we're kind of kicking it old school, kinda. But alright. Why did I do that? Episode 48: The Adventures of Lucario the Jackal and Cinderace the Rabbit. Honestly, my plan for this, for the waiting music, I was gonna play some Sonic song from the original cartoon series, but then I was scared that, like, it was gonna get copyrighted. So, that's an unfortunate thing that would have happened. But, nah, this episode. The episode kicks off with Ash and Go arriving in Unova because of the contest they won in the last episode, which is good continuity. Hopefully, Journey will actually learn to do continuity like this. So they spend the entire day at Cinderace City, having some of the, like, famous pastries and desserts like that. Unfortunately, Green, and the one who actually won the contest, isn't here to enjoy his prize. What the fuck? Anyways, Team All That to Cinderace City, obviously, you know, because they know who the winners were, so the plan was to made a fake Pikachu that looked identical to Pikachu, but there's one little flaw, and that's the fact it doesn't say Pikachu, it says Pikachu, which, I'm not even gonna lie, that's kind of adorable. I think that's kind of adorable, because you don't hear Pikachu saying the H word all that much, or like that Pikachu. So, I thought that was kind of cute. So, when they had the first visit, which is Cassiliacons, because that's what Cinderace is mainly known for, Cinderace tries to be friendly to Lucario. Yo, just dropping by and say, yo, Crasher! Yo, what's up, man? Hey, Crasher, if you want to join, I can always move this to one of the other servers we got, if you're down to join. What's up, Via? What's up, guys? Like, I'm glad you guys can make it. Like, but no, going back to the episode. So, when Cinderace tries to offer the pastry to Lucario, Lucario's not having it, and gets upset because Cinderace accidentally smatters his, like, cheek with the cream, the ice cream. And obviously this enrages, well, not enrages Rangers, Okay, it's cool, Crasher. Thanks, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, yo, Samurai Lucario. So Lucario chases after, well, they don't chase yet. Lucario gets mad at Cinderace because obviously it's rude to put ice cream on someone's cheek when they don't want to, so they ended up like walking away each other or mad at each other. Around this point in time, Ash being an idiot and doesn't eat his ice cream in time, so he winds up melting all over his hand. This is why I always chooses cups over cones, guys. Well, it all depends if like the cone has like some special topping like rainbow sprinkles or something. Anyways, when he goes on to go wash off, which just eat the cone. Eat the cone. Anyways, Pikachu gets swiped by Hikachu. I love the joining wires. That's what I did. Highlight. Oh, see this. I love just playing in background to give you some sweet workshop. Thank you, Crasher. I appreciate it. But so Team Rocket's Pikachu goes with Pikachu on the bench, and when that winds up happening, Hikachu and Pikachu wind up having a little fun little moment together. It's a cute little moment. My personal take on this episode, it was okay, but I think it got heavily overshadowed with the lack of the except of being Kaharu Needy. What? Nah. I got worse with that episode when I talk about the preview. But anyways, so here's what happens. When Team Rocket tries to steal Pikachu, they quote-unquote succeed. And when they bike off, Cinderace sees it and takes foot, and Lucario sees the same thing, so those two wind up working together to go chase after Team Rocket. Team Rocket wind up shooting a sticky substance onto Lucario and Cinderace's hands, which makes them latch on together. So when that winds up happening, it basically becomes a Sonic the Hedgehog episode, Looney Tunes and Sun and Moon all cram into one, and I actually kind of liked it, not gonna lie. This was I did have more fun with this episode than I legitimately thought, to be honest. So Ash comes back, and when he comes back, Pikachu's still there, which indicates that Team Rocket, obviously, they got the wrong one, which if you saw the episode, you will know. So when that ends up happening, Lucario and Cinderace spend the majority of the episode just bickering and getting launched from one area to another. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. It was funny. Eventually, they wind up meeting up with Team Rocket, though, because they have the Pikachu, or the fake Pikachu at this point in time. So they wind up fighting. This is where Team Rocket gets stop and throw from the Gotcha machine, and Lucario and Cinderace try to fight, but because they're still strapped on together, they can't fight as well as they would have because they're in sync. This is where Lucario and Cinderace decide to work together and use the substances on their hands to their advantage by swinging each other, by giving momentum to give their power-ups, their moves, more force into their attacks. So when that ends up happening, they defeat Team Rocket with ease, and they see the Pikachu's gone, but in reality, it was Hikachu the entire time, and Lucario and Cinderace go back. When they go back, Pikachu is there, and they went out having ice cream, and Lucario gets ice cream on his face again because of Cinderace, and chases Cinderace in a wacky, hilarious moment. And the episode basically ends there. Alright, what are the takeaways from this episode? Honestly, I'll admit, this is not the finest episode. Is it the worst episode of Journeys? No, absolutely not. We all know what the worst episode of Journeys is so far. But I will say this episode is possibly the weakest. One of, not the weakest. And when I mean by weak, I don't mean the worst. I mean, like, in terms of the way it's formatted. And in the way, like, what I mean by, like, weakest is the episode's formula. This episode's formula shares so many similarities to the many episodes we had back in the day where, like, two Pokemon who didn't get along in the episode have to work together to save the Ash or said Pokemon. It happened in X and Y with Lucario and... with, Hellllloooo and Froakie. It happened again in... I want to say Weasel and Pikachu, I guess, technically. Yeah, not the best, not the worst, just an average episode, like... It is to me, like... This episode is fine, but, like, it doesn't really feel... Not much is gained. What's up, Samurai Lucario? Nothing really is gained from this episode, other than like Lucario and Cinderace is patching things up after the little misunderstanding with the ice cream. So, yeah, like realistically, does this make this a bad episode? Like I said, heavens no. Like this is far from being worst. The highlights I will point out, though, some of the highlights I will say for this episode, I like Cinderace. Like, honestly, if you guys see my mascot, see my channel, you guys will know Cinderace is my new favorite Pokemon now. Like, so seeing Cinderace anytime, I'm happy for him. They did a good job showing off Cinderace's, like, comedic side in this episode. I was actually kind of worried for a minute there that, what's the word? That, oh shoot, we all actually gonna get yes. I am honestly surprised by that. Because I was only complaining that they were too busy with their lives to like have time to join. So yeah, I'll be over there now.
Rent a girlfriend central. Oh my god, rent
Hey!
Hey, Goggles.
I am surprised you guys would join.
Yeah, Kuro said he's not going to be in this PokeChat.
But
I think Goggles, this will be a short one because it's just the three of us and there's not much about this episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm really saying to the folks here in the chat. Like, realistically, excuse me. Okay, listen, man. This is the longest time I've been talking, and I forgot to bring water in, so. But like, realistically, like this episode to me is a similar formula with like two Pokemon don't get along in the beginning of the episode, and throughout the episode they had to get along, and by the end of the episode they're good friends now. Like, but to me personally, this episode just feels it follows the formula and nothing much changes.
It just kind of wasn't good, yeah. Yeah, being completely honest, the episode just wasn't good.
Now, I did state this. It's not the worst episode or the best. It's just an alright episode. Believe me.
It's just like, I actually would say it's one of my least favorite episodes. I genuinely found it so boring.
This is the most generic episode of Pokemon Journey. It's filler. It centers around Lucario and Cinderace. No other Pokemon are present. There is practically no, like, the continuity is bad. Like, yes, it is continuity back to last episode, but Greedon doesn't appear at all. So, you know, that's the bad continuity. It's just the most generic average Journeys episode. Lucario, Cinderace, and bad continuity.
Wait.
It's just Lucario and Cinderace Adventures, because they're the new, like, I don't know why, they're just the mascots of Journeys for some reason.
Listen, you.
They keep forcing on us to the point where most of the fan base is sick of Ash's Lucario. Cinderace kind of like, you know, he goes kind of singling out with his starter, and occasionally his other Pokemon. Ash, however, has no excuse.
Listen. As long as we see my boy Cinderace, I'm happy.
Oh my god, cool.
Hey,
I don't mind Cinderace as much.
Hey! I've been waiting for Cinderace since the day I was born. That was my first word when I was able to talk, mind you. Oh, look at that! Someone the one who never joins.
Hey, you know, speaking of freaking cards. Wait, hold on.
Hey, it's Trey.
Is that, I think I've heard of him too. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen this guy in such a long time. I feel like I've met him before though.
How you doing, Trado?
Hey, Truman.
I agree with you, Rose. Speaking of Lucario,
I feel like you just joined just because you heard that.
I was gonna come in after the summary. But the girls say they don't know.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Trey, you sound kind of low though.
the way up.
It's all the way up. Like, I think... Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
You got... Alright, I say switch to your laptop.
Yeah, Trey's phone just kind of tends to be quiet sometimes.
I can do that later. So, I'll just leave it for now. You know,
Okay. See.
But...
This episode was fine. That's all.
Kind of wasn't.
Listen.
It was possible. It could have been fun. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, right? This episode had potential. Like, it could have been really fun, but it just wasn't. It was so hard to, like...
Listen, you. My boy Cinderace saved the episode, okay? Being alright to mediocre.
Okay, yeah. It's cool to see their new, their personalities after evolving. You know, that was a cool thing. It would have been cooler if, we didn't see them every single episode almost, since, okay, so, the first kind of gripe is how, you notice how the Greedent, the Pokemon that won, go the tournament.
That'd be like if, back in Sun and Moon.
Had that massive moment.
It'll be like back in Sun and Moon that Mr. Mime won the Alola trip and then it went to Alola himself.
Yeah.
That would be upsetting.
Like.
Or would it?
Yeah, I could sit down. And not even that, it's just also, the animation didn't even do much. Episodes like this are funny. Slapstick episodes are only really funny if you have the animation to go with it. If it's just kind of boring, it doesn't keep you going. In fact, literally, because this has this exact same premise as the Naruto episode where they get stuck together with the exact same thing, except it's blue. But that episode is actually a really good and fun episode to watch because it's not only got humor, it's got the animation. This episode just didn't have that.
Okay, I'll give...
And it was just Lucario and Cinderace because they're like the poster children for Journeys right now.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Real quick, I want to comment about the animation. Yeah, animation was odd, but weirdly enough, I can enjoy that just because I can poke fun at how odd it was. I don't know, I prefer that type of style than, over-the-top saturation animation, because at that point in time, it just gets kind of tiring. Well, not tiring,
Hey,
but
gosh, I know something.
What?
Sun and Moon did this episode better.
Wait, what episode did they did?
Every single Pokemon series has the episodes where, the Pokemon are separated from the trainer to do some antics.
The Alola starter episode. I forgot that episode existed.
Oh, I didn't. I really liked that.
No, I legit forgot that episode was a thing. I'm not even judging at something. I legit forgot that was an episode.
It's it was an early series.
Early series, don't get I don't know, the reason I like this episode more than that one is just because, this follows, the formula where it was, two Pokemon don't get along, but they gotta work together.
It was just so basic and predictable. And I don't know, they didn't really do much with it. They didn't do as much as they could have. There was a lot of potential.
I appreciate Lucario's personality.
Yeah, it's cool to see his personality and stuff.
I like those type of stone cold characters. I'm sorry, Alex, go ahead.
Right. You know what I thought was weird? The whole plot revolved around that weird sticky goop stuff. That stuff was just so random. Why did the whole episode revolve around it?
Why did the whole episode revolve around having... Okay, well, you're saying that. Why was the Sun and Moon episode evolve around having a ring in his fucking feathers? Explain that to me.
Man, it just comes off by the end of the episode because of plot convenience. Not once they try, doing anything with it. Like, it was all the same as, they're stuck together, so when one run, they try to go opposite ways, they keep getting pulled along with each other. That's kind of like they didn't go further than that. It was just kind of, all the slapstick was just the same thing. They just wanted to do different things.
Oh, wait. Kept happening. Okay, they got slung off the pole that one time. That's funny. But it kept happening. Like, why? And, why are there so many poles?
It's a city. What the fuck do you think?
Like, every Pokemon anime series, has this kind of episode where the Pokemon get separated, and this is by far, this is by far the worst one. At least something, not mind-numbing happened in those, but this one just brought nothing new to the table. And the funny thing is, it's complete filler. They couldn't even, shoehorn Go catching a Pokemon. But it adds absolutely nothing to the show. The animation wasn't that great.
No one even learns a new move at the end of it.
Yeah, the only cool thing was seeing Aura Sphere and Pyro Ball combine again.
I feel like what this should have been, and this is asking Journeys too much. One, if Go was a legit battler or something like that, I would not mind if Ash and Go are preparing for a tag team tournament, and they also going to use Lucario and Cinderace because poster child, but they don't get along, and that's why this episode is here. It's for them to learn how to battle with each other, so that way they can be ready for the tournament. But there's no.
I love that.
There is no tournament though because Journeys isn't doing major tournament arcs other than probably the Masters 8 championships.
Yeah, plus no one's interested mainly because of the episode after this, because the episode after this is, something we've been wanting for ages, a Koharu Central episode with the Eevee that was seen in the posters. Everyone's been waiting for those two things, something that isn't filler, something that has an impact on the show, and also some spotlight for Koharu, because we've wanted that, Even, everyone's laughing because even her voice actor had to say, you need to, give guys. Oh yeah, we should say hi to some of the people in the chat. I see, hey Salami and Samurai. Hey guys. Oh, Crasher was here.
Yeah, Crasher's here. He's watching in the background right now.
Oh, Rent-A-Girlfriend Central, or my boy V.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Salami. Hey, Samurai.
But, you want to know what this episode reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of that one episode in Orange Islands, oddly enough, where, Pikachu and Meowth get strapped together because, they try to steal Pikachu. But Meowth has a band on it.
Yeah.
That episode works better because, I think that's, the first time we see a formula like that, where, one and the other get strapped together.
Yeah. Yeah,
And two, that episode decently did some nice moments. Was one, they were separated for a few days, if I remember correctly, where Pikachu and Meowth had to work together, and Pikachu literally gave Meowth half an apple because he was hungry. I felt this episode had the potential to go beyond that, but they just decided to stick around in Castelia City.
I feel like if they made this Pokemon wouldn't nearly be brought as boring. Maybe if we had, maybe it was a bunch more Pokemon, maybe more of Ash's Pokemons. Add Greedon on maybe some Ghost Pokemon we haven't seen in a while. That kind of
Gengar could eat,
Gengar was literally the one that ate a bunch of apples.
From last episode, but yeah.
This episode just do we have any more to say about this episode? We're just bashing on this thing.
Actually,
you can't do much else because it was genuinely that bad.
Go ahead, Alex.
Alright, Journeys, we know, is the king of disappointment, right?
No.
Well, some of us think that.
Hey, Bia, obey. or B, whatever her name
That
is.
was B's the only good thing about this series, in my opinion. Anyway, Alex, as you were saying.
So, what if next episode, Koharu befriends the Eevee, and then his trainer comes in and takes the Eevee away?
Honestly, I'll be fine with.
Johnny's
Honestly,
okay.
you want to know something?
No.
You want to know something? I'll be fine with that actually.
You would, Goggle.
Actually,
The reason I'm okay with that
no.
is because I'm sick of Eevees.
Yeah, I was actually literally about to say that same thing. Like, I would agree with that. I am tired of not only just constantly giving Eevees. I feel like, to the, female partner Pokemon, but like...
Oh, and the female friend, she's gonna get an Eevee now. It's like, fuck that shit. Yeah.
Wait, I just want to get my 2
Yeah,
cents before we have switch real quick.
Great.
Oh, hey Trey.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, this is better.
I only grabbed the computer. No, just real quick, I want to say, for the episode, it's the thing. Like, I know Lucario and Cinderace have been promoted a lot. It's good that we're seeing a lot more Cinderace because it's a newer Pokemon. And Cinderace isn't being pushed as much as Lucario, in my opinion. Like, if Boo wasn't in, like, I don't know, I guess because it's Go's actual partner, it would be like a solid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm kind of okay with Cinderace. Lucario, on the other hand, he's kind of been overdoing him a bit. Actually,
A bit?
don't really like Lucario's personality based on this episode either.
I agree.
Am I the one who likes the Stone Cold characters, like the ones who don't give a shit?
It's not the whole being cold. And, it's like slapping Cinderace's ice cream. And I was hoping that the scene where you see like Lucario's like.
Didn't Lucario slap the ice cream after Cinderace put it on his cheek?
Well, he put it on his cheek, and then he tried to wipe it off with his hand, and then he smacked it.
Well, that's because of that. At that point in time, it's realistic. It's like you've done enough damage. Leave.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah.
me. No, I'm saying that to Cinderace. Sadly enough, I'm saying like I get Lucario's thing because like Trey, let's say you and I are hanging out and I spill a slushy on your shirt and I try to wipe that shit off. What are you gonna do to me? You're gonna punch me. That's what you're gonna do.
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't punch you.
Well, you'll probably just push me aside.
To be fair, no, okay, I did like kind of the showcasing of Lucario's personality, to be honest. I am sick of it, mainly because in every single animated series, Sinnoh, which is the one where Lucario was even a thing, and even before that, it had Spotlight in a horror movie. So, like, every single series, Lucario has had Spotlight in some way.
Good or bad.
Cameron's Lucario. In Sinnoh, you have made
Hell, even
Lucario,
Lola
Karen's
Kukui has
Lucario.
one.
Hoenn even before people even knew, like, it had its own movie. Then in Colors, obviously you had Karina and her plotline and her grandfather. Like, and Kukui's one in Lola.
Well, I'm actually glad for Kukui's because like at least Kukui's Lucario didn't show up until late, and I appreciate that because like at that point in time it would have been just an ongoing trend. Like, of course, every series needs to like show off a specific Lucario.
Yeah, I actually as much as I think
Take care, Samurai Lucario. Sorry, we've been bashing on you.
Sorry, Salami. You're still our brother. Rip Salami. He has to listen to us bully his favorite Pokemon. Salami's out of here.
You know, I don't know why, but thinking about Salami. This is gonna be a vague thing, but does anyone remember that one episode from Rocco's Modern Life where they like had to make a cartoon show?
I haven't seen that show.
Never heard of it.
That might be the only one.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it at least. I'm that cultured, but I haven't seen it.
Alright, I'm not even gonna bother asking Trey because I already know his answer. Trey doesn't watch good cartoons. He watched Teen Titans Go, for fuck's sake.
T-E-E.
Don't you dare! Rose, last thing I need is for that stupid show to copyright me.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I had to.
now I'm gonna wake up in the morning going like, Teen Titans Go, sue your ass. I'm like, fuck you. I should sue your ass.
Sue me.
No, Teen Titans Go.
I've never seen Teen Titans Go.
Okay, no, that's actually not that's not a bad thing.
Everyone would be on my back. Everyone would agree with me. But,
I don't think so.
Titans was good.
The original one was good, yeah. But, okay. Also, one thing about next episode 1, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I think what they should have done, take out Farfetch because they clearly weren't doing anything with it, and actually change the Eevee to Ash.
oh, Lord.
Because, okay, and hear me out, because I think Ash, like, I'm just sick of them giving, like, you know, Eevee, you know, doing the same things with Eevee. It would be really cool to see an Eevee that's actually, like, an Ash Pokemon that will have a battler.
Oh, to the very least be a
It could become
battler.
an Espeon or like
I feel like it would be an Espeon. One, because Espeon's my favorite evolution, so of course they'd do it, just for me. And
I'm
two,
over
because
call.
Ash, it was mentioned in Sun and Moon, Ash's favorite evolution is Espeon.
there's also
Where was
Snap
that
as
said?
rivals to
Where the
Rhino.
hell was that
Yeah.
said?
The
I'll figure
Ninja
it out.
City place.
I'll
Ash
look
will,
it
like, around
What?
The Ninja City place.
Yeah.
Melee City?
I think it's talking about the one with like Ryuko or Ryuki.
Yeah, Ryuki, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I like to call him Rafiki.
Rafiki? Wait, that sounds familiar. Isn't that like Lion King?
Yes, but his name's so close to it, I just call him Rafiki.
Rafiki. Rafiki.
Think about it, he's a singer, Rafiki. Damn, Rafiki sing?
Rafiki.
Hmm.
Nah. Okay. Also, yeah. I feel like Lucario, not Lucario. Lucario can react, but Farfetch, they had no plans to do with it. I think Ash should still have Farfetch, but just postpone it. Because
Yeah.
they aren't letting it.
Dragonite and Gengar.
This is what's gonna happen if when you give Ash dual typings and the other typing doesn't have a secondary type. Why do you think they got rid of Bulbasaur? Why do you think they got rid of Bulbasaur and Johto? Because one, we were going with old and new, and two, it'll give Chikorita more time to shine. Hell, Ash wasn't even doing anything with Bulbasaur and Johto. The most it did was competing in like a grass tournament.
Yep.
Which Ash was stupidly cocky in that episode, by the way.
They wanted to spotlight more Johto Pokemon. Because Johto and Original, that's all the, like, you know,
Yeah.
that's all interconnected, kind of. So they wanted to kind of have, they weren't just like, Ash, abandon your Pokemon.
But, I think we said as much as we could we?
Yeah.
Yeah, episode was really subpar. Like,
We're barely in the half hour mark, and already we're winding down. Oh my goodness! Well, we felt this was one of the weaker
yeah,
episodes.
it's one episode, and it was a bad one at that.
And we don't even have a secondary topic to talk about for real. So yeah, this is like the shortest PokeChat Live ever. But
yeah.
Okay, before we end things off real quick, ratings. What's the ratings for this episode, guys?
Alex, you can go first.
Now, I give it a 6. It's the most generic thing ever. It was fun at some point, but it's kind of cringe. 6 out of 10.
I did find it fun, and also, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it I'm just gonna give it a 3.
Dang.
3 out of
Damn.
10. Just bad, in my opinion.
Alright, Trey said his computer died. God damn it. This is what you need to charge. Well, okay, I can't be the one to talk because I forgot to charge my computer. And okay, before I get my ratings, I'll say what Cole told me in the general chat. So hang on. Let's see. Okay, so this is what he said. This episode didn't got my attention, to be honest. It's just so disappointing, to be honest. Very skippable. I cannot rank it more than a 5 out of 10. Lucario didn't or sense that Pikachu was a robot. No gradient there. So disappointing. So he gives it a 5 out of 10.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, now, okay, hold on, real quick. What was your ratings again, guys?
6.
I gave it a 3. Alex, 6? I mean, that's nice. I'd say, honestly, a 6 is too generous, but it is your opinion.
I'm giving this a 6.5. Yeah.
You're very generous.
Cinderace saved the episode for me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Cinderace, guys.
But before...
Actually, no, one thing I will say, I've said it before, but I don't like Cinderace's voice in this.
Fuck you.
It's too deep.
Fuck you. Get out of my life.
Its voice really just doesn't fit its personality.
Alright, he's gone. Alex, do you have anything to say about Cinderace?
It was fine. I mean, there's nothing much I can say about the episode.
I'm not talking about the episode, I'm talking about Cinderace as a whole.
Oh, whoops. No, I love his voice acting. I love his voice.
Good. Now,
I can admit that. And Cinderace is pretty cool.
Now then. Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, it's just cringe.
We're gonna have a talk later today, you know that, right?
We're gonna what?
We're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a fight.
Fight?
We're gonna fight because you're dissing my boy Cinderace, and I'm not gonna have that shit.
Like, honestly.
Trey, if your computer...
Let Rose talk.
Alright.
I've spoken. Hello, Trey.
Trey, real quick,
Alright.
I would suggest you either get back on here soon, but there's some things I gotta talk about real quick. Also, you also gotta give your rating for the episode.
Dang, this PokeChat's been kind of sad just because, like, this episode is so bad.
It's so bad, and we don't have a second topic to talk about, which is actually something I want to... That's actually the thing I want to talk about real quick. Because me and Trey were talking about it last night. And, okay, so, Alex, do you know if, like, after next week's episode, we're going to get another episode, or are they going to be taking a break for, like, you know, the holidays?
Yeah, we're taking a break, so we get the Eevee episode, and then it's, like, 2 or 3 weeks off, I think.
Alright, perfect. So, here's the plan. Since next week... Oh, Trey, thank goodness. Trey? Alright. Alright, Trey. Give your rating for the episode.
Alright. Yeah, what I was saying earlier was the scene where Lucario actually walks away from Ash when he asks about the ice cream. You know, in a regular Pokemon series, I'd be like, oh, that could lead to something interesting. Like, you know, maybe Ash and Lucario have a bit of difference.
Heroes.
What's up? Yeah, maybe Ash and Lucario have some differences in battle and stuff, but how Journeys has been, like, little details like that don't really lead to anything, so I'm not getting my expectations too high.
I never have my expectations high. That's why I'm enjoying this journey so far.
But I will say I did come up with a nice theory if you do actually go with this. And that's in the last Bia fight, Bia was showing a really like sweets, real like the shy, wanting to eat some sweets, and I just imagine the next time they see Bia, they have another moment where they eat sweets and Lucario's acting all stuck up like it was in this episode. Bia actually mentions something about it or points it out, I could lead to what I hope is Ash loses the next fight with Lucario. But, we'll just wait and see.
That makes zero sense, personally. That makes zero sense to me.
I mean, why wouldn't we say anything about, because think about it, Lucario's acting stuck up now because it's evolved.
I won't say that. I just think he just doesn't want to eat sweets for the sake of, like, he doesn't want to get fat. That's because, Trey, when you're a kid, you don't care how much sweets you eat. When you're a teenager, you do care.
I mean, I don't know. Cinderace had no issue. I feel like Lucario's just
That's because Cinderace actually exercises.
I think Lucario's just being kind of stuck up. And I feel like it could lead to something to be it next time she be.
You're thinking too much into this. I'm just saying it right now. This is Journeys, Trey. This is Journeys.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's Journeys. That's the issue.
Which I'm enjoying, by the way.
Also, one other thing. Okay. Actually, there's one thing I do want to... there's one thing that is kind of dumb. Is that... Okay. I wish that... Because the way Journeys was alright, not like some episodes, but what they would do to make it more interesting is because they'd have it's not very significant, but a small PWC battle to show Ash was still like progressing and stuff, even and to highlight the episode. For example, the one with the the kids where we found out Mew was Lugia and all along and stuff. Like that one was actually a good episode because as well as the other stuff.
Oh, real quick, actually.
We had Metranium, we had Pikachu versus Meganium.
Which, weirdly enough, I actually like that fight, weirdly. Even though it was short, it was still nice. It was a cool fight.
It was short, it was nice. And it spiced up the episode and made it boring, and it showed Ash progressing, and we haven't had a PWC battle in ages. Like, what's happening there? The last one we got was B, I'm pretty sure.
We still don't know his rank, by the way, because he was a super class and off-screen land.
Which, god damn it, Journeys.
And why did he even drop a class,
Yeah, I hate that.
Alright, real quick though, Trey. Going back to the thing you said about the ice cream thing about Lucario being stuck up. I just came out with a little thing myself, actually, while Rose was talking. Hello? Alright. I was thinking, back to, this could easily be, like you said before, nice little story development where it was, Lucario doesn't want to eat sweet, not because, it's being stuck, not being stuck or anything, it's just, more or less, Lucario is just taking things too seriously, basically, and by the time the series ends, he enjoys life now, I don't know what you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, it's taking itself too serious to be
it'll be okay, for example, it's the whole Lycanroc thing, the whole fur game dirty thing. Only there's something with Lucario. Was he just wants to fight. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about having fun or going swimming or eating ice cream. He just wants to fight.
He changed since he evolved, and Ash being real Lucario have a moment. That'd be pretty good, actually.
I would not mind that guy. It'll make sense because Lucario is known to like to fight a lot. And then he loses in the final by Charles using Bass Burn.
Literally, I noticed when they first called him out in this episode, they're just yeah, and Lucario just kind of sitting there with his arms crossed.
Don't waste my time with that. This is Goku. This is Goku and Vegeta right now.
He looked like he didn't want to be there at all. It's just kind of why am I out?
This is literally Goku and Vegeta.
Hey, when he called him out to fight Mewtwo, my boy was ready. My boy was excited.
That's Vegeta for you.
It kind of shows some nice signs that might be what they're trying to do. Hopefully, the whole battle. He only wants to fight me.
All right, folks who've seen Dragon Ball Z, who can agree with me? Lucario is Vegeta and Cinderace is Goku.
Oh God, are you gonna name your son Cinderace?
No, that's a stupid name. But all right, we said everything we had to say for this episode. We gave our quickie theory, so Now I could go ahead and talk about what's going to be for next week, since next
we're
week.
speaking about next week's episode.
Not next week's episode. Next week's PokeChat Live. Next week's PokeChat Live, I think might be the last one we'll do for the year. So.
But that's not. Wait. No, this is the perfect time for us to go live during so everybody's gonna be on break actually.
Christmas.
But there's no episodes, so it's tricky.
Yeah, I feel next week there's no episode. Instead of PokeChat Live, we could have a game night where we could.
Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. Trey, I want to remind you now. Well, this is December months.
Yeah.
Going to December days. You know what happens during December days? Okay, first off, don't just think about Christmas. Think about all the holidays.
My birthday.
Right. Rose's birthday.
It's a giant. We have a giant parade for him.
Giant Rose parade.
You get a red rose parade with Goku Rose and fucking. Okay, you see James with the rose.
Goku Black Rose.
And then fucking Trey will give you exclusive rose chocolates.
Yeah, I didn't agree to that.
Yes, you did. It was in the contract. Anyways, all right. So obviously, okay. Realistically, though, we'll decide what we'll do. But next week, since it'll be the last episode for like the year. So the plan for next week is we're gonna review season 1, the first season of Journeys. We're gonna talk about like how we felt about the first year of Journeys.
All right.
And then we'll see what we go for the week afterwards. Although I think, like I said, this might be the last one we'll do for the year. I don't know.
Hey, predictions is always an option.
Well, I only told you what the predictions thing, Trey.
New year, new season.
I don't care. It's the same Journeys. Listen, my prediction days are behind me now, sadly. I'm done predicting.
It's sad.
It is sad. I used to like predicting back in the day. Now just because of pain.
Yeah.
But, alright, but nah, next week, we're gonna do the car review, and then after that, we're gonna, well, I don't know. Okay, how about this? Like, how long do you think the discussion is gonna be about reviewing Journey in Season 1?
I think that would be fun. Like, we could talk about, next week we could talk about the Eevee episode, and then we can do the review of Journey Season 1.
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
Alright. And in terms of, like, movie watches, we gotta see what we'll do with that, since no one was in the mood to watch anyways. But it's more or less just the issue of the schedules.
I will watch Mastermind and more as Pokemon.
I don't
know.
know.
We gotta get, like, the entire Anapoke tubers to watch Mastermind and Barrage Pokemon.
No!
Mastermind's a mod, Pokemon's gonna slap. I don't know what you mean, though, with that movie.
You wanna know how much I hate that movie?
That's why we should watch it. Everyone hates it. It's gonna be fun.
You wanna know how much I hate that movie? I'm gonna try to watch Ash vs. Kukui full battle. At least that's entertaining to watch.
Bruh. I was gonna say, Ash vs. Kukui, I don't think most of the fan base would forgive you for being mean to that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm much rather Ash vs. Cameron. At least that's decent to watch.
Oh gosh.
Ash vs. Cameron had good animation at some points.
Some points.
Folks, I'm sorry if I keep roasting on it.
The Lucario battle was really good with animation.
I'm sorry if I keep roasting on that battle, folks, and I'll try my best. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna try my best not to roast on that battle, because realistically, I do like that. I keep saying it before, I like 3 out of 4. Like, 4, how many percent is that? 80% of the fight I like.
75%.
No, wouldn't that be 80? Because I don't like the... That's okay.
I said 3 out of 4 is 75.
Okay, so I like 75% of the fight. Thank you. Really? Huh.
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up? I feel bad I just keep roasting at that fight. I don't want to anymore.
Ooh, somebody mentioned. Okay, real quick.
What's up?
Yeah.
Someone mentioned a good theory in my comment section. So they said, what if Lucario keeps having this anger problem, and starts affecting battles, where it becomes, core towards Ash, and they won't be able to really bond. I think that would be pretty interesting.
That
Yeah,
will require
that makes
journeys to actually put in the effort. We've seen.
It's an issue. Will they?
Yeah.
I don't
Shout
want
out to Julian, the meta rule for the comment.
I want a plot with Farfetch and Gengar, and
Yeah, we don't need more Lucario.
like give Farfetch some screen time at least,
That's.
I think that's the biggest issue. See, year one, and they've already, like, the difference with X, Y, and Journeys is the Greninja stuff didn't happen to year 3, and even then, his other Pokemon still got some time. At least, here's like year 1, and it's already the Lucario show. And it's like, you would think, like, if it's like this in year 1, year 2, and year 3, it's probably gonna only get worse.
Trey, I want to point out this is literally what happened in Dragon Ball Super. Oh, I'm sorry. GT. Goku time. Now it's Lucario time for Journeys.
GT.
White. Okay.
Yeah, but alright. I think we said
Just why?
enough of what we had to say. Time for us to end this. Even okay, yep. Oh, but we gotta end this now. So, well, that's that, folks. Well, anything's on for the night. Okay, what? Alex, thank you for joining me.
Because you're cutting up.
Folks, remember to always. I don't know anymore. We're gonna have to hear them through this angle. Hello? I'm on my other laptop, so we gotta end this now, and hopefully they can hear you. So, Alex, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Trey, thank you for actually joining for once.
No problem. I joined last week too, yeah? Yeah.
For a brief moment. Red Rose, wherever you are, thank you for joining us, because he left. So, with that said, folks, we'll see you guys whenever we can. And until then, wash your hands, social distancing, and remember, if you see Trey in the street, tell him to pay Congos is $5 fucking bucks. Pay the $5.
I don't owe anybody.
I'm gonna fly down to like Georgia, North Carolina, wherever. Find Trey and grab those $5 for you, Goggles.
No, it needs to be physically from his hand. He's not reasoning his way out of this.
One day you guys are gonna go to a convention together, and I swear you're just gonna be begging for his $5 the whole time.
Yes.
Gosh.
Get ready for that, Trey. You know full well you want to go on a trip.
Hey, no pass on that one.
Oh, what? You don't want to go to Worlds? You don't want to go to Worlds with me?
I'll have. Let's take my spot.
I'm paying for everything, jerk. I'm paying for all our rooms.
Okay, I guess that means you don't need $5 anymore.
I do need the $5 to pay to pay the bellboy.
Gosh.
So give me the $5, and then I'll pay the bellboy, and then he'll pay you with satisfactions.
Like, none of us are going on that trip.
What the fuck are you talking about? We're all going on that trip next 2 years.
Like, I would.
I would love to go to Worlds, but I don't think it'll ever happen.
Well, I plan on going once I finally move out of here.
2021 one will be in the UK. It's gonna be easy for Raph, Ben, and Rose and Brian and Izzy.
Yeah, very well there.
Okay, real quick. I'm gonna draw. Well, actually, no, I like the Leon and Lance fight. Never mind.